anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then
oh shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Nigga, you act like this shit goddamn like you couldn't fucking wait.
They just did it. Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. They didn't get the opening kick. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run.
2.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Well,
yeah, they did that shit. I mean, I understood why, though. Switch your shit when you get to the field.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over.
Yeah, you need that shit,
One
nigga.
side's going to handle it. One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the
You're
end
not
zone.
about to win this shit, bro. I'm not worrying about you.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball was turned over.
That's what the Raiders thought, too.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A good pickup there, a
Joe.
22. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back and
What up, Hoop?
after the interception.
Well, what's up? I appreciate y'all coming out. I see y'all there with that red shit on. Hey, man.
Hey, that boy. What injury that boy had?
Man, that motherfucker was cramped.
That boy was acting like he was about to die, though.
I thought that boy was about to die too, nigga. I was hurt, boy. I was hurt.
Everybody was over. We was over there like, boy, the fucking leg gone, ain't it? Oh, that nigga leg.
Look like, boy, that nigga couldn't move that bitch. Hey, boy, you know, cramps a motherfucker, though, boy, but damn, like, nigga, he was laying out like, man, probably had 129 yards.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
Man, hey, boy, I ain't never come running that, boy, but I'm football shit, boy, you, all them come to you, like, man, you the best goddamn running back coach we ever had. So, shit, my running back did that, what's up, girl? Yeah, them damn receivers sorry as hell, boy. Them niggas dropped all them goddamn balls.
He's going to have to deal with a lot in this
Go to one that game.
Yeah,
Boy, that motherfucker, boy, that defense the truth, though.
Yeah, them boys go.
Yeah, that boy, he the defense, don't
He keep doing something now.
Yeah, that nigga got damn shit. That nigga he do a job.
He the DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it going on right now. I give him that one.
Speaker talking about, I saw your wife, man. She fine. Speakers, that lady. The lady that she met today. The white lady.
Well, the offense knew what they were always
yeah. I saw your wife, man. She fine. I see she black, though. You said what? But yeah, man, that shit. I thought that boy was fucked up, boy. That nigga said, goddamn, the kid comes like Cam Swift. I go out there and I get to talking to him. I say, hey, my boy, You know, I think he fucked up. I said, my boy, you got 100. You got that 100 you were trying to get. That nigga trying to touch his shit. That nigga started screaming. I was like, damn, like, ain't nothing I can do to goddamn. I caught that boy mine. And goddamn, then that boy was like, I said, that nigga said, goddamn, man, what's up here, his friend? Shut your ass up, boy, goddamn. That nigga goddamn said, back, but he was like, don't fuck. So I was like, damn, that boy fucked up, ain't nothing I can say. And, man was talking, he said, man, he's like, coach, he's like, we got pickles, we got mustard over there, you know. Well, I go, what the fuck you gonna do with that, man? What that mean? He was like, coach, you just crazy. I let that nigga come in up here, roll you off fast off the field. You got everybody out here thinking you fucked up. Man, this shit hurt you. You gonna care for 100 yards, nigga. You fucking pass out.
Hey, that nigga muscles big viral on that fucking long ass run.
Hey, see, the niggas ain't used to that shit, but like, I ain't gonna both of them niggas. The niggas is juniors. They niggas 24 for these juniors. So, them niggas like, man, them niggas won't even give us series last year. Niggas had us playing. Coach, I said, who's the running back? They said, can't see her. Nigga, the wasn't one hurt. Before he got hurt. Before he got hurt, he took that spot. I thought the boy was fake because he got a job too. The boy said, oh, we fuck with real boy, you know that bullshit. Shit, where I go though. I can turn the program, I can turn the boys up though.
I see them boys out there. They little as fuck though.
Oh, they strong. They damn so strong.
I was like, damn, everybody's little.
Oh, no, that's one of those is. But yeah, boy, I said, man, that boy, nigga, I was so damn thirsty yesterday, I had damn beer.
That boy said he had a beer.
Yeah, nigga, last night I was thirsty,
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
Oh, shit, I thought I had to be watching in the way. So, okay.
It's 21-0.
But yeah, bro, that shit. Yeah, man, the boy had drops. Goddamn shit. My boy, man, I feel bad for that boy, man, because he ain't got no damn playmakers.
It was 3-6 for a long time.
Yeah, bro. They goddamn them niggas let a fucking field goal return the damn punt.
Hey, boy, listen.
Goddamn field goal. Motherfucker off the goddamn oatmeal box. Return the damn punt.
Hey, boy, I said,
got his ass off the police file with bullets for it.
That nigga made that cut, boy. I said, oh shit, he gone.
Hey, this me and Hunt, beside each other, me and Hunt rushing this shit. And we got down, so he do punt return. I do punt. He do kick return, I do kick off. And shit, so we got down, them niggas got down, punted that bitch. Goddamn, me and Hunt was like, watch this, you don't make it down. And I be goddamn, that long ass nigga, number 29, he didn't make a fucking tackle. This a nigga that Georgia came in that bitch off. This nigga don't make a motherfucking tackle. And goddamn, buddy, cut that bitch, made that nigga miss.
Yeah, boy, that was a wrap.
That nigga goddamn Hunt looked at me before that boy came down the sideline, bro. We weren't even looking at that nigga run no more. Cause we knew he was going. Hunt said, we call the boys a field goal. He's like, them boys for that field goal score a touchdown right now. As he's talking to me, bro, we start walking back down there and get field goal block together. Yeah, that boy was still running. Like, we weren't surprised by shit, bro. And what pissed me off, bro, is them niggas should have been Bro, like, when we had that last possession, before we got down to the goal, when it was like 3 minutes on the clock, bro, like on first and 10, bro, run the fucking ball. Your running back be going crazy. Run the goddamn ball, man.
Yeah.
Here's Howell.
You know, you drop this nigga back and goddamn did that shit. In the first drive, nigga, you know, came out this bitch and threw that motherfucker 3 straight times. You know, he tried to run the goddamn ball.
16 in the first.
But then we couldn't even really go in on the OC because, bro, like that nigga fouled up and shit. Niggas was wide open. Niggas dropped that bitch. How do you be mad at the nigga, bro? 300 plus total offense. That's how much offense them niggas had.
How much?
Howell
Them
looking to
niggas
throw
had
again.
80 total yards offense.
Oh, and his early struggles continue.
They got a big run and a goddamn defense.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, won the game.
The Cowboys are going to get
And won the game with a goddamn punt return. I ain't never seen a damn white boy return a damn punt for a touchdown. I ain't never seen it. I don't know not one white boy that's goddamn dangerous on the punt return. Not me. Except about Tim Dwight. They used to play that 11. That was back in motherfucking 98. Don't make motherfuckers like that no more. And I think that motherfucker probably had to be biracial.
It's time to run out on this first quarter.
Motherfucking Derek Jeter ass nigga.
21-0.
Hell yeah. Long striding on their ass, boy.
Bro, that shit crazy. That boy said, Coach Adams, you know anybody that can these motherfuckers out of Texas? Hey, man, them boys said, Coach, you don't even look like you phased by this AO. I said, my boy, I just came from school that we got our ass with every game.
That shit crazy. Yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, damn, these niggas dropping these passes like they don't even want the fucking ball. That one nigga could have walked into the end zone. I guess he thought the ball was going to just fall right in his lap.
Bro. And then the little light-skinned nigga with the long hair. That motherfucker so damn scared. He run wide open. He looking around and see the motherfucker behind him so he catch the ball. He said, what you got there? I be telling me that I feel. I said, what you got there? Pussy ass shit, boy.
So they can already make this a
And let me know who they dealing with.
come away with points on this drive.
They be like, you know he ain't gonna lie to you.
Ha!
Nigga come over there and ask the brother, bring your ass over here. Nigga like, I told you. Like, man, goddamn. Yeah, bro. We got some work to do. Then we practice in the morning all week.
In the morning?
In the morning, nigga, all fucking week.
Before school.
Before school, nigga, all week. 6 a.m. That mean I got to be at that bitch at 5:30. That mean I need to get up that motherfucking 4:45, nigga. Boy, I don't like no pause to that shit.
Well, I bet you don't.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you, boy. Shit, nigga, that quarterback coach we lost. We beat that nigga.
Where he went?
That nigga got 5.
What?
Goddamn on
For
Tuesday.
this next drive, the Washington offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It's easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite of that.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Hey, I'm going to have a problem with this nigga Howell, boy.
He's to the 10.
I got that nigga, I got Washington and I played the Raiders today with the Browns. I beat him. But I'm using Washington now that I got in Joe League, and this nigga Howell, man. This nigga, boy.
I tell you one thing, motherfucker,
You gotta see.
Suddenly, it's first and interception, a quick change in the
Yeah, I ain't in that division, so I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
interception. Here's Prescott.
I'm trying to get goddamn sleep on somebody.
Let me get that nigga Dean, bro. We ain't in the same division.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm using that nigga Dean for that legacy. I'm trying to get some.
It can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people.
I'm telling you, I'm letting them.
And they stopped him for a big gain.
On On second down, it's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Prescott now. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A huge play there for Washington. 43 yards. Slot man moves right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And Howe will throw it.
Looking long for Thomas.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Howe, he'll look to throw it. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Howe.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They toss it down to Pollard.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
15 yards the pickup, 1st down Washington.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
1st down, Howell to throw.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Across midfield.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On first down, Howell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
And once more, Howell back to the air. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Commanders 7. Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Dallas.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for.
Boy, you gonna kick a field goal?
To try and pick up that
Like it's a motherfucking real game,
But
dude.
you're right not to be. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Assuming they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Boy, and now they're going to get a playoff. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll motion McLaurin left.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
4th down. Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
See what I'm saying, bro? It's fucking midnight. This nigga pulling up.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See what I'm saying? You pull up, it's fucking midnight, nigga, and your shit bumping.
There, they guessed correctly that they would move the ball.
You see the difference, nigga?
Honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
You see the difference, nigga? You pulling up and your shit bumping.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
I say, you see the difference? You pulling up at midnight and your shit bumping like that.
That is
You may not think you did.
is a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The slot man in motion right. Hal throwing on third down here. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Washington. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trap 60.
Howell. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down.
At the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
It's Howell with another throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you can get another one picked off.
23 yards on the play.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And he'll go right back to Lamb. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down. Prescott to throw it. Left side to Lamb. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Prescott now from the 50. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And again, it's Prescott. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the counter, Gibson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Powell going to audible to something else. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you'll only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Yeah.